Did you find out anything about the incident?
You bet! Valuable information at that.
The Sky Bandits and the Kapowa family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought.
Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone. So to encounter someone that hates bracers that much...
Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for.
Well, then I guess we'll have to try to make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right?
Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind this. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind.
Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison.
Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward.
In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves.
Can I help you find something? My medicine works wonders.
We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence?
Oh, you're braces, are you? I have been waiting for you to come.
Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct?
Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I'd been having them shipped from Roland. But just recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources.
The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwald in Roland.
The bear claw is said to grow well in humid locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose.
Man, I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search.
Such investigations are an important part of a bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn.
I guess there's no other option, huh?
Alright, if we come across any bear claw flowers, we'll come and let you know.
Okay, I'm counting on you kids. And be careful out there.
Seems you came up short. Oh, are we done already?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Piece of cake. After all this walking around, we finally found the dang thing. Now, all we got to do is tell that old man in the Bose Marketplace about this place.
Estelle, because it's you, I have to ask, do you know the name of this place?
Oh, come on, Shara. What do you think I am? An idiot? This is Never Valley, right?
The name's definitely got a nice sound to it.
Estelle, it's the Nebel Valley.
Oh,
I'm glad I asked.
give me a break. I'm a growing girl, if you haven't noticed.
I'm not sure what kind of excuse that's supposed to be.
All right already. It's back to work for us. Come on, let's get out of here.
Unbelievable.
Piece of cake.
Oh, we got on the way.
Piece of cake.
All right, we're good to go. Let's move out! All right, we're good to go.
Aw, come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way.
Yep, that's right. And of course I'd need a photograph too.
I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But...
yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the numbers if we have the mayor grace the cover. He's said to be very beautiful after all.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
You idiot! Miss?
Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I am going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, this is a misunderstanding!
Please, leave.
Fine.
So, are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut.
Niall, wait for me!
Phew. Huh?
Good afternoon, Leela.
Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from the Hawken Gate?
Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away.
A bunch of unscrupulous individuals.
Really?
Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mira. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen.
Ah, I see.
You're really serious about your job, aren't you?
Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you.
naughty.
We're good to go.
Seems you came up short.
Good afternoon, Mr. Spence.
Oh, it's you bracers again, is it? Have you made any progress in your search?
You bet we did. It looks like there's a habitat for bear claw flowers in the Bose region as well.
We found some growing in the Nebel Valley. There weren't many of them, but there should be enough to use for your medicine.
This is wonderful news. It has been said that the bear claw grows well in humid places. Now that I think about it, the Nebel Valley is the perfect place for them to grow. I appreciate you helping me out like this. Now I can put my full effort into preparing this new medicine.
Great. Good luck with your work and have a wonderful day.
We'll be going then.
Good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report.
dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello. Oh, are you back already?
You look pretty busy. So would it be better if we came back at a later time?
No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated.
If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but...
No, it's all right. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers.
I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are.
Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident?
Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua?
I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it.
What can't you believe?
That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits, basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland.
I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber.
Come on, Joshua. You too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group.
Huh? Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner?
Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name is Cassius Bright.
Did you just say Cassius Bright?
Yeah? Why? Do you know my dad or something?
I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army.
Excuse me, Mayor?
I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised.
You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all.
Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here?
Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? If that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two?
Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, "Let's just comb the entire region."
I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words.
So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know.
We were complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously.
Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right now.
A clue, huh? Oh, right! Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right?
It's true he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him.
I wonder where they went.